Yo, what's up? And welcome back to another episode of Baller Pod. Joining me, first of all, we got Hirsch. You had a good prediction week. How you doing, man?
Quite well, man. Yeah, great week for me. Great prediction. We'll get into it, but great week for me.
Yeah. And next we have a person who took the international break way too seriously and left the country. We got Livan here.
Oh, great international break. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Had to get rehydrated. Now I'm ready. I'm back. I'm ready. And
Nice.
yeah, ready
Uh,
to
we'll
kick
just
some
get
ass.
s- we'll just get
What
straight into
about
it.
what about you, host? How's your international break gone?
International break is brilliant. I just came out of a win at five-a-side. It was brilliant, a brilliant win. So, and it was against you two, I think. There was an opposing team as well. So,
Unfortunately,
yeah,
unfortunately, I had someone playing against us.
we had someone to play against us as well.
If we could only listen to Benzema's advice, where it's like, don't pass him the ball. We should have done that.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh, all right. So we'll be talking about four games this week compared to the normal three. So Man City, Liverpool, Everton, United, Newcastle, Chelsea, and Spurs, Villa. We'll start off with the first game of Saturday, Man City, Liverpool.
By the way, I must point out, why have both of you changed your initials? Why am I the only one that has his government name on?
This happened last time as well.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I have to change it now. I
The
know it's two
international
names,
break was way too
but
long for you, man.
okay, yeah.
Anyway, clash of the Titans at the top of the Premier League. Man City, Liverpool. Game ended in a 1-1 draw. With Haaland scoring, becoming the quickest person to reach 50 Premier League goals. And he got that much quicker than who, Liban?
Andy Cole.
There we go. And then Trent came back with a late equalizer and he shushed the crowd, which was my favorite celebration on FIFA, but they took out the game.
Do you hear about that? He might face charge because of it.
For the shush,
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy,
cold. He's a
crazy.
cold guy. Hirsch, you seen the game? How was it for you?
Yeah, I did watch the game. It was quite good. It was quite open-ended. And I thought the midfield was just there was so much space in midfield. And this game was probably shouting De Bruyne. Like I thought second half as well, when City was trying to press and try and go for the second goal, they needed someone that could basically do that X factor. And De Bruyne would have been the X factor. I thought defensively they were okay, City. Personally, I thought they should have done better defensively. And Liverpool, on the other hand, I thought they were great. I think Klopp is, for me, the most attacking coach in the league by far. I think he did five substitution and four of them were my attacking minded players. And at halftime, I remember speaking to Liverpool and I told him straight up that Jota has to be substituted. And he's like, no, Jota needs to stay because of his record against City. And I told him, no, he has to be substituted. He wasn't in the game. And he also mentioned that
Hold on,
Trent
hold on, hold on, hold
Alexander-Arnold.
on, hold on.
Let me finish. Let me land. And he mentioned that Arnold was getting cooked, and I told him let Arnold cook. And guess what happened? Arnold scored, and he shushed the fans. So I thought it was a great game. Draw was probably a fair result for both teams, and yeah, nothing else to add.
Go on, Levan.
In
What's your
regards,
rebuttal?
in regards to the Jota comment, what was that? What was it in response to, Hirsch? Do you wanna add context to it?
The context to it is just,
No
all right, he's got a
context.
good record at
No context. No
PSG.
context. Yeah.
No context needed.
No, not for another player. We weren't talking about another player, were we?
It was Diaz and
It
Jota. That was
wasn't
my
Diaz. It
argument.
wasn't Diaz. It was another player who was
Tell me
having an
then.
even worse game than him.
Who tell me who it is?
Darwin Nunes. Did you forget about that? I can
That
bring
wasn't
receipts.
that
I
wasn't
can
really
bring receipts.
required. That was really required. You
The
said he should have
combo
been.
started from Darwin Nunes outside. This guy is having a horror game, and this guy said no. And I said he should be substituted, and his guy said no. Jota should have been substituted. Was that
And
another
who
convo?
that was the conversation at the end, but not at
Ah,
the start.
but you didn't want to put, you don't want to include that, did
Because that
you?
was not needed. Because the
Because
first argument was about Jota for Diaz.
I guarantee you, the conversation would have not started because of Jota. Jota did not do anything outrageous. He didn't miss a sitter like Nunes. Relax yourself.
All
The
right, okay.
conversation starter was New Darwin News, but anyway, carry on.
Let's focus on the game. Forget
Yeah,
about that Jota stuff.
no, but you just love taking hot shots.
No
Yeah,
jabs, yeah?
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, how do you find the game, Levan?
It was an okay game. It was a good game. I thought first half was very good. I thought second half kind of died down a bit. I think you could tell. And you know, so funny. I told Hirsch this, and he kind of laughed at me. Yeah, I said something about I thought the crowd was a reason why City performed badly. And this was literally straight after the game, and he laughed at me. And next thing you know, Pep Guardiola comes out with a statement saying, "Yeah, the crowd was terrible." No, he never said something, but paraphrasing, he said, "Yeah, trials are terrible, and that's probably the reason why we didn't win, and maybe we should have given them something to encourage." But he was taking pot shots, and I said the same because I remember City went into the halftime break 1-0 up, and I kid you not, straight after you expected like an atmosphere, but it was dead silent for like 10 minutes or something like that, and they all really started cheering up at certain points towards the second half, and maybe after they equalized, but honestly, it felt like a testimonial game. This like most of the second half, and it just yeah. Even though Liverpool didn't look great, but I'm just saying, if as a home crowd, you have to be the 12th man. And listen, it's not us as Ralph saying it. It's also your manager saying this. He's saying you can't keep constantly doing this just to cheer you up. But it's the biggest game. It's your closest rival, and that's how you wanna act. But yeah.
I mean, I think Man City were the most comfortable team for most of the game. They
It
had,
was, but they got complacent because of the fans. There was just no atmosphere. It didn't feel like a big game. Am I wrong in saying that?
nah, I agree with you.
Yeah, but I was saying that I have a question, and I know there was a debate on the timeline on the weekend. Did Doku cook Trent or did Trent lock Doku up?
I think the first half, I'd give it like a Doku a 10 and a Trent 9 in terms of boxing terms.
I say 10.
And in the second half, I think Trent then came back. It was a game of two halves. That was my opinion.
Aisha, what do you think?
And I agree, yeah, to be honest, I think. But the thing is, I feel like Doku's playing more like Saint Maximan, where he was doing a lot of things, but he wasn't rinsing him. Do you get it? Like
No
he
one was
wasn't
coming
like,
out of it.
I
yeah,
can't lie.
nothing
He
was
was
coming out.
doing.
He
He
was just
was doing.
cutting in.
He was wasting a lot of his energy doing this.
Yeah, he was just cutting in
Just
a
for
lot of
him to
time.
do what Grealish
Yeah,
does, basically. Where
yeah.
he just. But
But
what I
second
found
half, I
what
agree. Second half, Arnold
no,
was
but
probably
what I
better.
found interesting in the second half was, did you not notice that Trent really wasn't playing that right hand side channel anymore? He was coming in more, a little
Yeah,
bit more, and basically when Doku was facing 1v1, it was basically against Matip, and he
yeah,
kind of cooked him 2-3 times. But with Doku, he could have easily had 2 assists if Julian Alvarez could have buried one of them, and Haaland, if one of their shots almost could have deflected in. Basically, I remember it was one of them was just before Liverpool scored, and I think it was a good block from Van Dijk, and Liverpool literally go the other way and score. But I don't think Liverpool looked great in the second half. I don't think they deserve the draw. But if you don't take your chances at home, that's what's going to happen, and that's what City got. And you thinking about it now, it's 2 games where City really should have won. They should have won against Chelsea,
Mm.
and somehow they conceded. And I think in the last few minutes, and Liverpool they were in total domination in the second half, couldn't take their chance, and they cost it. And because of that, instead of being what 5, what was it? What's the gap now? How much could it have been? They could have been first by a good margin. Now they're what second, and they're only few
Yep.
points. They're only a few points ahead of their title challengers, Man United. But
yeah.
yeah.
What
What
days?
do you think, Mo?
For the first time ever in this entire podcast, I agree with you. Every single point you made was facts. Um, and yeah, it was just all about moments, and Liverpool just waited for theirs, and they took it. I will say that, Haaland was just too good. He has now scored 20 out of 21
It
opposing
was
Premier League
weird. He
teams.
only had like, am I correct saying like he had 5 or 7 touches the whole game,
Yeah,
something like that.
but the
And
game's all about moments.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Also, Ake as a defender has no reason to like dribble past that many Liverpool players and then assist like that.
I'll say one thing, and Hirsch brought it up. There was so much space in between the space between the defense and midfield of Liverpool. One thing I would say is if they had like an actual midfielder rather than a Kanji, whose aim is basically not to break up play, but make the team more defensively astute. I think if they had a more central midfielder who could control the midfield, because there was a lot of space either side of McAllister. Liverpool pushing up, but there was a lot of space either side. And for some reason, because Akanji is a centre back and is quite safe on the ball, he's not going to always look to break lines.
That's where John Stones would be a lot better
Exactly.
because he's
But
more
this is the
comfortable.
problem. Because Johnson is so good, yeah, Pep Guardiola in his mind thinking, instead of playing an actual midfielder like Kovacic or a Nunes, he's thinking, no, I'm going for that safe option. I'll put freaking Akanji. What has happened to this game, man? I can't. As a midfielder, it's such a disgusting sight. Yeah, 6'9" centre back playing in midfield.
Anyway, just want to let it out. You know, the only team Haaland has not scored against is Brentford, and you know they did lose against Arsenal 1-0. I just want to put that in there.
What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What, this season or ever? Because he cooked you. He cooked you twice.
No, I'm saying the only team that Haaland has not scored against is Brentford.
I had Emirates.
I'm saying they lost against Arsenal. But of course, that's not one of the games up for the discussion, but I just want to put that in there.
He didn't score against United at Old Trafford last season. Just saying that.
Talking about United, Everton hosted United, to which the most informed team in the Premier League won 3-0. It first came with I would say is already a candidate for the Puskas Award. Ghana, already winner, yeah?
Mate, candidate for goal of the decade. Relax yourself. I swear, man, that overkick.
We're only 3 years into this decade.
I'm still replaying that goal, man. It's one of those
Mohammed,
goals.
You summed it right. Contender for Puskas.
No. It's one of those goals where I think it looks so much better the more you watch it. Because there's so much things that he does.
Here comes out the United. Here comes his true colours are showing.
Bro, am I wrong? First of all, you need to realize
it's a brilliant goal. I'm not saying
brilliant goal.
It's not. There's two things. First of all, he's a midget. Second of all, he had to run back to fetch the ball. Thirdly, he was going an angle away from the goal. And fourthly, he connected it whilst 3 or 4 foot. Messi would never do that. Would Messi do that? Messi would never do that.
I think Bale's overhead kick's better.
Absolutely.
Bale, the other thing, also one thing, he did not know where the goal was. Bale, he was central of the goal. All he had to do was time it, and it was going in.
Nah, the ball was coming in. And the ball was fizzed in.
And it looked aesthetically, Bale's one looked disgusting. It didn't look natural. Garnacho just looked 10-10. But you like just haters. I understand your Arsenal fans.
What do you mean? I just call you, man, the most informed team in the Premier League.
Why are you saying candidate of Puskas? It is a winner by far. There's no one betting.
It's not because we haven't seen anything else. Like there's still some games left.
There's no goals that are gonna top that. I guarantee you.
I mean, Kane's perfect from in the Bundesliga.
I've seen 3 or 4 goals like this season.
Would top this goal. That's what you're trying to say. Like
it's number one.
Could be something else.
It's number one. Anyway,
you don't know. Like a keeper could come from goalkeeper, go through the whole team, chip the keeper.
No, like 0.01% chance. Still wouldn't top Garnacho's one. Garnacho's one is one of those things.
It's very deluded.
Yeah, but Garnacho's one is one of those things where even it'd be unbelievable even if he scored in training. That's how rare.
He said goal of the century,
so rare.
We'll leave it there.
It's goal of the decade. To me, it's better than Rooney's one. Much better than Rooney's one.
Rooney was last decade. We're talking about this decade. We're only 3 years into this decade.
This is the thing. Yeah. He had to fetch it. He had to run back and fetch it. It's not like he stood still.
We get it. Like it's an overhead
and did that. He had to. He had to do it at an angle as well. You know?
Okay, khalas.
Give him his 5 minute of fame that he deserves.
You're a hater. By the way,
I said it was a candidate, but
I know
there's not one single player in the Arsenal team that would pull it off. Not one.
There comes the hatred to Arsenal. Carry on.
There we go. Yeah, you have to bring it to us, innit?
Gabriel Jesus will hit. He wouldn't even collect Gabriel Jesus. You got.
Anyway, Yeah,
How
you
did
want
he
to talk
miss that,
about?
by the way? Sorry. How did Jesus miss that? But anyway, move on.
Well, we're talking about the two other people that scored. Rashford, Bruno gave him the ball for the penalty, and also the person who has a Ballon d'Or clause in his contract, Anthony Martial, also got his name to the team sheet as well. How would you sum up that game, Liban?
Uh, First half was horrible. I thought Everton dominated us. They created a lot of chances. I don't know how they didn't score. And we were awful at playing out from the back. We were genuinely dreadful. It took us so much effort just to pass through lines, just to what's that play out through the pressure. Honestly, we were awful, and it was only to the second half where we started to get joy, and Everton started to lose steam. But I think what was the stats? I think after the third goal, I think Everton had like 16 shots, and we only had 7, which which kind of speaks to terms of how many chances Everton had. But I thought Rashford, even though he scored, he was probably the worst player for in our team. Yeah, I think Martial was terrible first half. Second half, he was good. Garnacho, he did okay. Maino was probably man of the match for me. A lot, yeah. I thought Shaw was
Yeah,
good as well.
he was brilliant that game. If even though it was his first Premier League start, he was
Just,
it was like it's his 100th.
I
Yeah,
think, I think it's better than Casemiro right now.
no, you could make an argument, but your sample size is just one game so far.
It doesn't. I don't need to see sample size. I know it's better than him right now. If both were fit, I would rather have Maino play than us than Casemiro. Casemiro's finished,
Okay.
just like
Uh,
Varane.
I want to get your man opinions on this. One of our subscribers says Kobe Mainu is he reminds me of a player that has both Frankie De Jong and Sergio Busquets within him.
Okay, he needs to chill. Tell our subscriber
He
chill.
needs to chill. I mean, it's the same one that said like Anthony was a brilliant player.
That probably shows he has poor ball knowledge. I apologize, but he. I think he can do both sides very well. He can intercept balls. He can block shots, and he can. He's very also press resistant, which is what. Which is why United fans were gassing him up for the longest. Is the fact that he could take the ball under pressure, dribble out, pass. He could do those type of stuff, which honestly puts people like Bruno and Scott McTominay and Casemiro to shame, really. And yeah, it's just we move on. We move on. I don't even want to talk about our next fixtures because they are genuinely horrid.
I mean, we can switch out right now. We can talk about another fixture.
No, I'm saying our upcoming fixtures in there. This is
Oh,
this is
upcoming
this
fi
is this is this is where our
Well,
fun
let's
stops.
see your
We've
upcoming
we've had
fixtures.
we've had our Champions League final. We've had our this is where the season ends for us. You know, we've had a good moment. Now we've got Istanbul away. Right, not Istanbul. Galatasaray away.
Galatasaray.
We got Newcastle away. I think we
Mm-hmm.
got Liverpool
You
coming
got
up.
Chelsea.
We
You got
got
Chelsea after
Villa. We
Newcastle.
got Villa there as well. Nasty. But I was thinking, why are we on a good run? Then I realized, oh, we just used up all our shit teams basically, and now we're coming up against decent sides, not even great, just decent sides. So I would not be surprised I know we won 3. I would not be surprised if we lost all 5. Would not be surprised.
Okay. Move on. Next game. Next game. Newcastle Chelsea. I would say Newcastle is one of the most difficult places to go to in the Premier League, and Chelsea got smashed
Yeah,
4-1.
someone for some reason thought Chelsea were gonna win.
Yeah, someone. That person don't know ball at all, man.
Like based on what? Based
Like base they think just getting a 4-4 against City,
at
and they
home
think
as
they'll
well.
do
At
something
home,
against at home.
exactly at home. Even
Yeah,
though, even
yeah,
though, even though Ez has won like 2 games, in 2023, but
yeah.
Well,
It's crazy.
Hirsch, let's get your input on that game, man.
Yeah, and I have Chelsea stocks, and they are rising slowly.
rising
Honestly,
with what after that
like
performance.
I feel like the early Nike people that put stocks on Nike on Google. Starbucks. That's how I am right now. It's not gonna look good now, but next season, the stocks are gonna be so high. Like I'm gonna cash out. Brilliant. So right now,
Okay.
of course, this week I had a shocker. I thought Chelsea were gonna win. I based it off the 4-4 draw. Okay. And I also, Levan is probably my number one, my evidence here. Actually expected Nkuku to start, or even to be on the bench.
I know I can't.
So
I can't prove that, unfortunately.
okay, you can't prove that, and that's fine. I actually had Nkuku either on the bench or
That
starting.
that's your fault for not
Of
checking your
course,
sources.
that's definitely my fault for not double checking. Of course, I take the blame on that. But on the game itself, first half, I thought Newcastle was slightly better, but then Chelsea came in. Sterling scored that freaking free kick, top bins,
Concern of
and
play.
then yeah, as I said, Chelsea Newcastle on top.
Yeah.
And then 1-1, I thought, yep, second half, Chelsea gonna make some subs, take that Bozo Enzo off, put Caicedo on, like, and the thing is, before the second half, like first half ended, Gallagher had a chance. Legit, where the keeper legit passed it to him, and I thought, just end it. But yeah, honestly, second half I didn't watch it because I had to leave. But I was pissed off. 4-1 was like surprising. Like it was never a 4-1 game.
To be fair, it was like it was middling out, and I think Newcastle had free kick. They played it out, played it in again, crossed it, scored, and I kid you not, minute later, Thiago Silva makes a mistake, and they just score from it, and next thing you know, game's finished. And I think that's where Chelsea basically lost their heads. It's just one of those where it's like,
Yeah.
you can't. It's just silly mistakes as well.
I think with the return of Newcastle's two key players
I,
in Isak
I,
and Bruno
I,
G helped them a lot as well.
I will say though, Bad played well. Bad played very well. He
You
looked
can't say they
composed.
played well, but they got
No, but
Really,
frustrated.
like he looked. I was thinking how because he's been sitting on the bench for a long while.
let
And I
me
was
let me.
thinking,
Chelsea fans are telling me he was trash, so I don't know what you're
okay.
saying.
Up until
They're
they
saying
lost their
bringing
heads.
the disaster. They're telling Axel disaster to come play again.
Nah. I thought he played. They looked composed. They did well. But I thought Thiago Silva should be the one that's being shamed because he cost him. Him and
I mean,
Reece James. Reece
just one.
James is one of those players where I just can't stand. He's just this guy, arrogant. He thinks he can speak his thing. He thinks that because he's Chelsea's captain, he can do whatever. Bro, you play right back. You play the position that is least desired, and you haven't achieved nothing in this game. So relax yourself.
I saw this.
Um,
I saw this stat on
be a right
Twitter.
back.
I saw this stat on Twitter or X.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but it says Reece James has not played in 3 consecutive games since 2021.
Oh no, that's true. That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true, yeah?
Someone said.
Well,
Someone
I was
said that.
like,
No.
but if you think about it, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Is the fact that he played. I think 6. He's played. He hasn't started. That's what they said. Played in it. He played last 6. That's the thing.
Okay.
Came back
Maybe,
Arsenal game, wasn't it?
maybe it was started, maybe.
Yeah, no, yeah, but it did that. He did that person. I saw that tweet. He just spread misinformation. Just yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's that done.
Up the
Next
Chelsea.
up the Chelsea, man.
Shit.
Next game.
By the way, so I must say, Jackson missed a good chance at 1-1, I think. And if he had scored that, it would have been an interesting game.
Yeah.
You know, remember?
I remember. I remember Gallagher's
Gallagher, you
chance.
can understand. Gallagher was like he's trying to control the ball. Jackson.
bunch of ifs.
Yeah.
If Nkunku was there, he would have scored.
Nkuku was so good, man. Like I'm early stuck on Nkuku. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, you've been paying since Leipzig, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Hold
I'm
on,
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
hold on,
PSG days.
PSG day.
Come on.
Hold on. I
Anyway,
wish
let's
I
move
have the
on.
receipts.
This
I
guy's a
wish I
rant.
have the receipts.
All right, next game we are going to talk about is Spurs versus Villa.
Hershey cannot get away with this.
Villa have
You did not
handed
rate him for 2
Spurs
years.
their 3rd consecutive loss of the season.
Yeah.
Hirsch, you see the game? How'd you rate that?
Yeah. Honestly,
Great
I
game.
think Liban kind of summed it up. It was like kamikaze. Like Spurs are like murderous football, Like the first half, they should have been up 3-0, 4-0.
They were creating so
They
many
had, they were
chances.
like so many, yeah, created so many chances. And I think when Benton Core got injured, just something shifted and they started to lose momentum in midfield. Then they had the chances where I think Son was offside like 3 times this whole game. But I thought, yeah, as long as the game was 1-0, Villa would basically come into the game. And that Watkins header, I thought it was onside personally. Like, of course, a little toe goes that was offside, but I genuinely thought he was offside. Give the advantage to the attacking player, but they don't give it anymore. That's why I'm a big fan of the new Wenger rule, where if the
It's
defender is
so
is
stupid,
behind
so
the attack,
stupid, so stupid. Carry on. That gives a massive advantage for the striker.
it's an attacking
Because if
game,
he's
bro.
quick,
It's an attacking game.
that's stupid. But carry on.
Okay. And then yeah, second half, and but before even that, say first half, Douglas Luiz, set piece king, puts on the plate for Ferran for Torres, and
Who missed
then
a chance
second half,
earlier.
he did miss a chance earlier as well. Second half, I thought as the game was extending, I thought Villa were creating more chances. They had to be clinical on the counter. And was it Bailey guy, that Jamaican guy, who was struggling to actually just finish his chances or make any decision? But Watkins came through.
Make
Ollie
his
Watkins,
finest.
Arsenal fan, yeah, came through. So yeah, I think Villa look very dangerous. I think their away record is not that great, but their home record, according to someone, is like crazy good. So one to watch out. I think they got City next, and they got Arsenal next. So if they beat one of those
They're
two,
not being those two.
I'm just saying if they beat one of those two, top four
They
challenges.
were very. The thing is, I know they won.
If they even grab a draw
Based,
between those two.
Yeah,
I know they won, but based, if are they both away? Which one's home?
and I think Arsenal's home, and I don't know about City.
Arsenal is a bit shittish. You don't know, but if they should, it kind of the first half kind of reminded me at Liverpool, where they basically could not. The first half they could not lay a glove on Spurs. I know they had a few chances, but Spurs were on top. They were creating so many chances, so many openings. They just couldn't take a chance. I think Kulusevski somehow missed the sitter when he just had the goal open. Son couldn't time his run. I thought Gill played very well until he got substituted. Bentancur was great. The fullbacks were somehow working, but I feel like once that Bentancur injury happened, you
Yeah,
just
boom.
felt a mental shift, and
Yeah,
you could tell the air was taken out. You just yeah. And Villa came back. They're that team, aren't they? Where Villa they don't need to play well to basically win. They don't need to because they know they can rely on their pace and the counter attack to get them through. It's an Una Emery masterclass, to be fair.
what's their formation? Because I see Watkins. No, I see midfield. I see Tielemans in midfield. I see McGinn in midfield. I see Louise in midfield, and I see Kamara in midfield. So I have like four
I think
midfielders.
yeah. I think they were
Like
trying to
who are the
stop.
wingers?
I think, and I know they were trying to.
Full total football man interchange.
They basically played a flat 4-4-2, basically. Where
Okay,
what they were trying to do is basically restrict the space in between the lines. Basically, Spurs were getting too much joy through that and because the fullbacks were tucked in, they were making the
yeah,
runs in, and I think Emery realized that. He said, "Nah, shut it down," and basically relied on their counter attacks basically to get them through basically, and because he realized, yo, there's two fullbacks playing a centre back. Come on.
yeah,
But with Spurs, it's hard to judge. It's hard to say bad thing when you have basically Eric Dyer as your only centre back option, and you're
yeah.
basically having to play fullback at centre back. It's harsh. It's harsh, and I thought they played great. Really, to be honest, they just couldn't take their chances. And to be fair, I've been saying when you have that attack that Spurs have, I think that attack will probably cost you a few points, to be honest, because it's not the greatest. You got Brennan Johnson, Son, and what's his name, Brian Gill as your front three. Behind him is Kulusevski. Come on, it's not good enough. They create as much chances. Eventually, it'll catch up to you. And guess what? Worst team in the league, Man United, are 2 points behind the most informed team, Spurs. Best start in their club career. Now they're only 2 points behind United. Chaos United. Interesting.
Anyway, also I just want to put in there between like from January 1st till now, the total points that Premier League club has had, Man City have had 82, Arsenal 71, and Aston Villa 71 as well. So
their home record is crazy. 13 home wins in a row, which I think is crazy. 13.
mad.
But I don't think that will continue.
I think the European football will catch up to them.
Yeah,
I think
that's
the
why.
midweek games will catch up. Yeah.
John McGinn is basically playing every game, and he's probably one of their key players. They're just playing him into the ground. But Unai Emery, he's been in this competition so many times, so he'll know how to handle it. But the Unai Emery teams aren't great in the league. I'd say that.
Nah, they never are.
Any side he's played, they ain't, even Villarreal. They were finishing 7th or 8th, whilst competing for the Europa League. So yeah.
All right, it's time for predictions. But first, Liban, tell us what the table's looking like.
Well. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. You know?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
It's very interesting. Yeah. So there's only 10 points separating first and third.
Hey, that's not that bad.
In third position, it is me with 64 points. In second position, with 74 points,
It's me. Corruption.
joint first
Okay.
is Mo Hirsch and Mo Ute. 74 points each.
This is corrupt.
I swear.
Yeah, it's corrupt.
You have.
Skyler.
Well, I can hear you, but what has happened is Mo Ute had a shocker of a game week 12 with only 2 points, which has meant that Mo Hirsch has caught up 5 points. And this week, he's also caught up another 2 points. 3 weeks before, he got 3 points ahead of Mo Ute. So he's been catching now.
Yeah.
He's been catching for weeks.
This is what I get for being different, man.
Does that what do you call it, add up to your maths, Mohammed, with your score
Yeah,
line?
I did only get 2 points 2 weeks ago. Yeah,
Okay.
and it was the one where it was Wolves Spurs, and you man thought Spurs would win.
Oh, okay.
2 is shocking. 2. Wow.
Okay, well,
Don't worry. He'll pattern up now.
anyway,
Yeah,
okay,
I
so
have to say something.
go on.
I have talked to the committee of this podcast, and we have decided as a board that, unfortunately, whoever says the first goal gets to keep it, and nobody else can repeat it. This is due to the fact that someone whose second name rhymes with Losh has been stealing a couple of scores from both Liban and Mote. I'll say this week, if you look at it, he had half the scores copied from both of us, Mo. Do you know that? Almost half. He stole 4 scores from us. 4. And you know why he does this? He knows even if I don't have big, it means the other team will have big points as well.
Bro, I banked on Luton winning.
He's picking for both of us.
I
The
banked on
game's the
Luton
game,
winning.
man.
No. We have to make it fair now.
Oh no,
So,
like when it's on the pod, you can like your score's your score. But are we saying in the group chat as well now?
I've got something from the committee saying this rule has been implemented from the 27th of November 2023.
Okay.
So yeah, and I go first now because I'm last. Mo Ute goes second because he scored less points this week, and Hirsch goes last.
No, I'm going second, bro.
He was in
the lead.
Mo Ute has scored less points. This is how it works. The person who scores less points out of the 2 that I joined goes second now.
Okay.
Hirsch,
Anyway.
you can take it, Hirsch. Okay, I like going
Thanks.
third. It'll be my last. It'll be my last week going third anyway, man.
It was good as long as it lasted.
It was good for a good 13 weeks, man.
Harsh
Damn.
has come up with the equation to figure out how he can catch up. He's been thinking about this for a while. He's thinking, I'm gonna catch Mote. So
Not
and
really.
now he's done it.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, and Mote has proven it. He's winning by like 25 points or something ridiculous like that. And
Anyway,
now, even I've caught up.
need to think about it logically now.
It's gonna last.
All right, so
I only need 3 correct scores, and I'm 1 point behind. Just saying.
first game is Arsenal Wolves. Arsenal home.
12:30.
No, it's a 3 o'clock kickoff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
No 12:30 this week.
2-0 Arsenal.
You can write down your own scores, man. I'm writing down mine.
Oh, crap. I literally forgot.
Organizational skills, man. Come on, man.
Sorry, man. 1 sec. This is stressful, by the way.
If you want, I can just.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
So, I said 2-0 Arsenal. No, Harsh, can you go second?
All right. It's gonna be 1-1.
Ah, cute. Still not backing your team.
I did
Uche?
back them this week.
Rare.
I'm gonna go for that. I'm just gonna go for my first one every single time now. I'm not overthinking it. I'm going 3-0 Arsenal.
Wolves are a very tough team. I think they beat City, right?
Exactly.
I don't care.
Then the
I'm not
choice
doubting
is
myself. Okay.
Okay, carry on.
I said 1-1 for the City Liverpool game. I doubted myself.
Any proof?
Oh.
Any proof? One of the
So-
subscribers.
So it did not happen then.
Next game, Brentford
Brentford,
Luton.
who's at home?
Whichever team I said first, man.
You've always got this problem. It's
I'm done.
always.
I go 3-1 Brentford.
And 2-0 Brentford.
No,
Oh, your piss state house. Wait, what did you say? Two what?
2-0.
Ah,
2-1 is probably going to be the most likely.
no, I don't think Luton will score though. Liba, what do you say?
I said 3-1 Brentford.
3 what? I'm gonna say 3-0 Brentford.
What's the next
Uh,
game?
Next game is Burnley Sheffield.
Already?
Stinker.
Have they not
Yeah.
played before?
No.
Oh, I see that Burnley doing a Bournemouth where they just win when their manager is about to get sacked. So I'll say 2-1 Burnley.
You're a pagan, man.
Burnley are home, so I'm going to say 3-1.
I was gonna say that as well.
That won't happen anyway.
I was hoping that because Burnley will go for it. They won't like. I think they tried to hang on last time and they got caught done out basically.
2-0 Sheffield.
That could happen.
I doubt it. They can't score goals.
Right, you never know. Forest Everton.
Up the Forest. Up the Forest.
Oh, they've got no striker though. They have striker, but they've lost their main man. 2-1 Everton. But it's hard to say how they respond after the ban.
2-1 Forest. Forest at home is difficult.
I agree,
Brighton
but
just snatched the win.
I
you know?
agree, but you could say the same for West Ham at home, but they beat West Ham. They're a different
Who
team.
beat West Ham? Who beat West Ham?
Huh?
Who beat
No,
West
but
Ham?
you snatched a win though.
Anyway, yep.
You won when what score when you beat West Ham? You lost at West Ham.
Who's you?
Arsenal.
Well, I told you stop affiliating
Arsenal
me.
lost at West Ham 3-1. Why you act like you beat them?
1-0
saying-
Everton.
1-0.
So what did Liverpool predict? Everton win, right? So you both Everton win. Okay, that's a bank on me.
By the way,
Forest cover.
who's gonna score for Forest?
Newcastle versus United.
Against Manchester United.
3-0 Newcastle. United would not get a goal at St James Park. I'm confident.
2-1 Manchester United. Let's go,
Three-
Reds.
3-1 Newcastle.
Bro.
I think I'll be the closest.
They'll get a goal. A penalty, that's what I think.
Nah, they've not. They barely scored at St James
Nah,
Park.
wait, let me give you a bit of background on Newcastle, yeah? Liverpool should have beat Newcastle. Then they did win. And Arsenal should have at least
We
gotten a
lost.
draw.
We lost.
Should have gotten a draw.
Should have
Okay.
gotten a draw, yeah.
Based on
Yeah,
what chances?
yeah.
Based on what chances?
No, 0-0 he was gonna say.
One then they should have scored. Well, Newcastle missed the City, didn't they? At the game.
Exactly, missed.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying it's not like. Listen, Newcastle. This is coming from someone who's watched my team, my ex-team, struggle to win at Newcastle when they were fighting relegation. Newcastle and United are like
Okay, look.
they
I don't want to
never
dive.
win.
I don't want to dive into too much in, but I can see
So you're
this
telling
game
me
being. I can
Newcastle
see this
at their
game being. I can see the midfield as Kobe and Amrabat midfield, hold it down, and then front
This is the
three.
thing. This is the thing. Our problem is not keeping the ball. Our problem is progressing the ball. It's progressing, attacking. We got Rashford playing for us.
Garnacho has scored a wonder goal.
Whatever. Martial's gonna score a goal at Newcastle. Yeah, right, man. Yeah, right.
Anyway,
Karen.
next
Okay,
game
move
is Bournemouth Villa.
Ooh. Villa are playing Europe as well this week, so why am I giving you guys insights? You're gonna be giving you guys insights on.
Great insight, mate. I didn't know that this was a European week.
Yeah.
I didn't actually, it slipped my mind.
For some reason, I'm feeling a 2-1 Bournemouth win. Just why not? Because they can't keep winning.
Stinker.
2-1 Villa. Ollie Watkins, 2 goals.
Start it.
3-0 Villa.
Bro,
Up
who's
the
at
Villa.
home?
Bournemouth.
He's just bringing out.
If it was Villa, he would have lost his mind.
Yeah. This is based on the fact of who's playing at home, who's playing away.
Right.
Okay.
Chelsea.
Chelsea Brighton.
Oh, the Potter Derby. I smell a Brighton win. I don't know why. I smell a Brighton win. They've just got their mojo back. They scored 3 great goals. I'm saying 3-1 Brighton.
2-1 Chelsea.
Thing is, they have lost their star defender in Lewis Dunk.
They got so many NPCs, bro. It doesn't matter. They got
Yeah,
so
true.
many NPCs.
But I've got
They'll spawn another
2-2.
one.
I've got 2-2 draw.
That's most likely, I'm gonna lie. That's most likely.
This game, Liverpool Fulham.
Up the Reds.
Who's at home? Liverpool. 3-0. 4-0. No, 3-0.
So annoying. 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
You gonna know 4-0.
Who's this guy? I would went for 3.
West Ham vs Palace.
3-0 West Ham. No. Yeah,
Yeah,
You said it.
submitted.
Done.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah.
Khalas.
No worries, no worries.
2-1 West Ham.
Uh, You said 3-1, yeah, Liban.
Mm-mm.
You said
No,
2-1.
3-0, 3-0.
Oh, 3-0. 3-1 West Ham.
I'm shocked that you're predicting the Palace are gonna score.
I mean, at least he can do some wondrous things. I'm not gonna lie.
True. But with hopeless strikers like
I mean,
the guys
Edouard
they got,
scored.
I agree.
There
But
we
I'm
go.
just saying they're just not fluent. But yeah.
Anyway, Man City Spurs is the last game.
Ooh, is Romero back? I don't think he's back, is he?
No comment.
When did he get you guys sent off at? He got sent off. No, he's not back. He's not back. Is he back? Is he back? Oh, I don't know. If he's back, it might change everything. But I'll go for
Seamer's back.
is he back?
The Seamer's back.
How do you know? No, I'm not saying. Forget about
Just submit
Seamer.
your answer. I can't
I'm
tell you.
saying
I'll tell you Romero after you submit your answer.
no. No, this can't happen.
This guy's probably cheating now. Just say your prediction.
I'm just curious. The thing is, wait 1 second. I have to change something.
I have to check something.
Come
Is
on,
he out for
man.
2 games or 3
Come
games? That's a
on.
problem.
Bro, just say your prediction.
Nah, Romero's back. 2-0 City, Man City. Yeah.
3-1 City. I think Romero is out.
No, it's not.
Romero's not back.
No,
You,
he's
you
back.
got you got straight red. He didn't
No,
get
no, no. It's changed now. You don't know. It's changed. It's 2-game ban now.
Okay.
It's
We'll
2
see.
game ban if there's a normal red card, but it will be 3 if there's a dissent towards the referee. Because that's what Dunk got. Dunk got a red card and he's missing 3 games because he was dissentful to the referee.
2-0 City. Has anyone said that?
Yo, what did you
No,
have
Liban.
this?
3-1 City.
Okay, yeah.
And Mo, what did you predict?
2-0 City.
2-0. That could be a score.
No, sorry, take it away.
What? Did you say 2-0?
Yeah.
I thought you said 2-1.
No, I said
You said
2-0.
2-1, no?
I did not predict Spurs were going to score. Relax.
Then put 3-0 then.
I hate the fact that we're not original. You lot are so stingy, by the way. Did not
Broski, I had a stinker these past 2 weeks.
Bro, but I'll tell you this. I'll tell you the results we predicted. We predicted all Brentford to win. Both of us predicted Burnley to win. 2 predicted Everton to win. 2 predicted Newcastle. 2 predicted Aston Villa. All predicted Liverpool. All predicted West Ham. All predicted Man City. Wow, what adventurous bunch you lot are. Just
I
saying.
know, but if
And the
someone gets the
person-
exact score, it'll be a
the
different
person
story.
that's copying us is the one that does that all the time. I'm just saying.
Anyway, that is
I'm just
it
saying.
for us.
Hesh, you love to
Thank-
copy people, do you?
I was second.
I'm just saying, you love copying people's results.
Why would I
don't you
copy
be
the
different?
guy?
Why don't you be
Why would I
different?
copy the guy that's below me? Okay, like I'm trying to look up now, and I'm trying to compete with Everton.
Listen,
That's
I'm not
slow,
competing
man.
with you. I'm competing with Mo. Relax.
You don't need to. Well, you always be last.
Listen, your joints, you're second. Relax. You're first. You're second because of goal name.
I'm closer to first than being last. Okay.
You are first, man.
According to, I don't trust Livan. You know, who come up with crazy stats saying I don't deserve
This
to be
guy, you know what's
first.
annoying? Yeah, I was banking on today's results. Yeah, I look it up. This guy's got the same prediction as me. This guy, I swear. Oh, this is what I have to implement. There's no way you can escape from him because he just keep copying you.
Don't worry.
If I get that one, game changer.
Which
Is
one?
it
What do you
3-1
predict?
Wolves in it?
That's a 3-1. You man said 2-1.
There you go.
Come on.
Anyway,
Hi, Livan.
Yeah.
thank you guys for watching. Had a very eventful episode. Who knows when we'll be back? Maybe Liban will go on another international break.
I
But
can't
yeah.
lie. This was horror. So I might,
See you next
Anyway,
time.
nice. You lot
Yep.
good?
Yeah. See you next game.